Okay, we're here. Tried to do a little bit of prep in advance. In fact, but around this time, yeah, it's time to actually get to streaming proper. We're finally inching our way out of the Toka armor. I have an idea what I want to do. It's just going to take a while to actually execute. Right now, I actually have the Rorus GX arm. I've actually been trying to get that for a while. Whoops. I don't have anything for the desert. I guess this song will have to do. And what in the world was that? Okay, that was close. We just need one more Hyper King Claw. And then we can actually get the waste we need. Okay, he's gonna... Thank goodness for a depth style, otherwise that would have hurt like heck. Ooh, just a little bit closer we probably would have gotten the mount. And send the beam. Welcome. Doing good. I'm feeling pretty good. Finally decided to get a Streamlabs Prime account. I bought a new, or rather installed, what are they called? Overlay. I just wasn't able to get it ready in time for the stream. But that's gonna be fun, actually showing it off tomorrow. But now we're back in Generations Ultimate. To be honest, I feel more at home in this game than I do in World. But beyond that, how are you doing? Oh dear. Okay, that was close. It's buffering? What's going on with it? Or rather, I suppose that's something I have to factor in. How to stop buffering. Uh-oh. Yep, I was afraid of that. Just one clean hit right now can kill us, especially with these hyper monsters. Hey, we got one. Let's actually get this a second try. I got you, Flare. Phew. I was about to say. Okay, we've learned a lesson from last time. We're gonna try and stay at the tail while he gets to his head. Ah, oh, Razor. Phew. Wow, that's new. I've never seen that attack before. Okay, apparently there's buffering. I assume that wouldn't be an issue with this new computer. It shouldn't be an issue. And this thing is gonna die before we get our demon mode back up. We're close. We need a little more. Oops, wrong place. Alright. And we get the subquest. And now without that scalp, he can't sling mud anymore. The mud must flow? I don't think so. What? Where is he? Oh, okay then. Okay, and we need to dodge right into it. That will give us a little more of our demon mode back. Seriously? I was certain the Razor was going to get hit during that, and that would get its mud off. Phew. You know what that reminds me of when he's stepping in place like that? It's like when your parents tell you to wipe your feet coming into the house. Uh-oh. Thank goodness we got knocked down. Otherwise, that would have hurt. And now, no more fears of mud getting slung at us. Okay, what are you gonna do? Phew. Okay, so he still has the 360 bin. And he's knocked down. We just need to knock off this last bit of mud. And that should stop that attack. At least until he gets his mud back. Oh dear, demon mode. Okay. And cheers for the heals. I'm starting to get a little bit reckless. And that hammer looks freaking cool. Well, you don't... Oh, come on. All that hard work. What? That's my fault. That's my fault. I wasn't expecting him to move that fast. This is what happens when you get cocky. And normally I would pop a max potion to give us a little more survivability, but this ain't world. We gotta make those. So that's another item that I have to focus on making in the near future. We need more Mega Dash Juice, and we also need some max potions. We'll stick a pin in that. And whenever he stomps his feet like that, he's about to either charge or at least move forward slightly. For some reason, does a lot of damage. Right now, we're actually in a bit of a balancing act. We need to actually be doing damage so we can earn our keep. But we're the main ones that have been dying. So if we die one more time, all their hard work is going to be going to waste. All the more reason why we need to get that armor. Yeah, basically if you can use these either side of the ledge to actually get a mount. It makes frickin' Pinecone Dragon less of a pain. I know he has a name, but that's what everyone else calls him. And I agree. When his scales are rised up, Sorikios, he looks like a pine cone. I've just realized that his eyes are freaking glowing. And with that, we're done. We just need one more King Claw. And then we can make our armor. And whoops. That was the music thing. You know what, I'll probably move this more to the left. Keep the Spotify and these to the left. Because we don't need to be... We're not going to be changing any of our beads for a while. And not one, but two. Very nice. And now we have 4. Another thing that I intend to do is probably fight Soul Seer Mizuzune. I wasn't streaming it, but I decided to actually just give him a try. Because I thought that we'd actually get a splash screen for when these new deviants are introduced. But apparently no. Despite that, I said I still decided to give it a try. The first quest for these new Fated 4 deviants, you have to catch them first. Sure, I died like twice. But after that, I was actually doing well. I actually got him the limp. I cut his tail, his claws. Was doing everything right. Of course, I forgot to factor in the fact that I am mentally inept. When he was slipping, I thought, I could probably get a couple more hits in. Give myself a little mental vindication. And no, just 2 hits. And he crumpled over like a sack of potatoes. But I can show you for a sec. Under notes, monsters list. Where is it? That one monster we killed? Apparently it was a tiny gold crown. It doesn't matter if it's a capture or a hunt. If you end up killing it, it will still register on your list. So yeah, you can look forward to that. going to try and do that quest again proper. Okay, we're gonna take potent extracts. Recently. Disconnect, and I guess we'll use these. And equip. Sure, we don't have our elemental crit or our chain crit anymore, or even our crit boost. What? We now have Razor Sharp. I can at least say this much, I actually have somewhat of a plan. Basically, I am super stingy with my potions. I will only use them when I am basically one hit away from death. So my plan is, if I recall right, potential, yes. Rather than basically keep punishing myself, let's take my stubbornness and just work with it rather than against it. And try to run an adrenaline elemental set. Okay, let's see. Where are we going? The deserted isle. That's fine. Alright, let's have a go. That's the next thing we have to factor in. We have our Razor Sharp, but we also need to get our adrenaline. I'm just gonna look that up real quick. Do adrenaline. What kind of other armor can we get that has that? What? Aurora's Tassets. Oh wait, here's something. Orchidium Vambraces. Okay, okay. I'm assuming Vambraces are actually... Oh. No, that's not the arms. As I'm seeing Aurora's gauntlets. Wait. Okay. I was correct. Vambraces are the arms. What is with all these apps on Spotify? Go away. And that is what I deserve. For not paying attention. I seriously thought we're going to be able to kill a raging Bracky. Not with these weapons. Those who have played World finally got a chance to see Brachydios. Basically picture him, but the slime on his arms are always primed. And if you hit his arms or his head, you're hit with an immediate explosion, which basically wipes out all your health. I have never fought Raging Brachydios up close and personal. I always had a bowgun. And I relegated myself to triggering the detonations on his arms, so everyone else can actually attack him. Oh yeah, on Dread King, Rathalos, and Rathian, flash bombs won't work normally. They will only work if you actually break his wings. Just have to break one, and then they'll work again. Which is a real pain in the rear, let me tell you. This is bringing back so many fond memories. When I actually was able to use a light bowgun. I'd always use the Kezu light bowgun. It gives you paralysis, allows you to fire paralysis level 2, I believe. So basically, I paralyze him, force him to get back to the ground. Then I would just focus all my Pierce electric ammo on his wings. To basically just guarantee that we break one. After that, he was only slightly different from a regular Rathalos. Hey, did someone get him out? Nope. Let's see how long he'll actually stay on the ground. I need a stopwatch. I think from the time I was yammering my mouth, he was back in the air. For like, barely a second and a half. Okay, break those wings. That is our top priority. Yes! Worth. Because now we can flash him now. Like so. Oh right, we have a hammer user. Oh right, Rathalos is on this quest. Motherfucker. To be honest though, I like this. If I could learn how to code, I want to see what do they have in their code that makes Rathalos and Rathian the way they are. Uh-oh. All that for a Wyvern tier. He was my shield. Okay, what am I talking about? Basically, even if Rathian and Rathalos on either side of the map, eventually, one of them will actually stop fighting. They'll look around a little bit, and they'll leave. Either Rathalos will go by Rathian's side, or Rathian will hurry and come to the Rathalos' side. I love that. Because I imagine that's how a mate-paired set of animals would actually react. Till death do you part. Usually I always go for the Rathian first, because she tends to stay more grounded. so she's easier. But that actually gets reversed once you actually fight their gold and silver counterparts. Silver Rathalos is nowhere near as deadly as Gold Rathian. Did he? Okay, I was about to say, the vines leading down to Area 10 made me think of a pitfall trap. I wonder if this is still the same, too. This is another way to actually gather their aggro. You pick up a wyvern egg, and you don't even have to do anything. You can just spin in circles for all he cares. They'll just stay around. Eventually, either Rathian or Rathalos will actually come to your side if you have an egg. One of the many reasons why egg quests are complete bullshit. I like the fact for both sides of the team, World and Generations, they both have their faults. Generations has too many gathering quests for my taste. As for World, there are too many for me to count. I doubt there's anyone in here, but comment in the chat if you actually wanted me to make a rant video. I'll probably upload it to YouTube. Okay, and rather than heal, you gotta get used to this. This is relatively where our health is gonna be. I think we're allowed a potion. Oh jeez. Oh wait, we can flash him now. Why am I freaking out? After we do this quest, I think I'm probably gonna do Astalos. Hyper Astalos. Because apparently, if these rocks could talk, if we do that quest, we'll actually get Spiral Slicer level 3. And I actually want to see how that looks. I bet it's amazing. And what are you looking at, cat? Okay, Area 7. Well, that is a fine how do you do. For as soon as we enter the area. had no manners. So we kill him with disrespect. We'll probably make some Rekkeen weapons. I'm just unsure which one I want to use. Okay, while that's going, let's get back to reading this blog post. Why does my stream lag, buffer, and load from my... picture? Two different streaming providers. A has no or does no balancing of... Wish.tv do this in San Francisco. San Francisco. That sucks. I'm in Georgia. Okay, here we are. What can we do? There's unfortunately no perfect for this. Here, unless you drop frames, the stream you send out arrived at the server of your provider. At this point, it's between the provider and your viewers. A few options we can. Your bitrate, try different servers of the same provider, probably not helpful. Try a different provider, except that some viewers can encounter problems. Lower your bitrate, and if necessary, they posted that twice. Okay. And that's another crown off the list. It can also depend on the day or on the usage amounts of your provider. Okay, apparently the takeaway is lower the bit rate. That should be interesting. I haven't bothered to figure out how to do that yet. Sure, let's get a couple more king claws. Just to be on the safe side. Because something is irking me right now. I picked this stuff up for Razor Sharp, but there's probably other weapons that can get me the same result. Oh, he said pardon, so I assumed he actually had something to say. Okay, we have a slot. We have a website for Agitate, for Adrenaline, HG, Razor Sharp. Okay, MHDU Sharpness. Way to Rarity Top. Okay, I was fairly certain that a Cantor in G rank was gonna have some razor sharp. Okay, crisis averted. So we just had to focus on getting our frickin' Conchu baby lose my train of thought. Then again, it's not very hard for me to lose my train of thought. And Ruin Pinnacle. Oh hey, I did not know that. To be honest, that Conchu makes me think of a backpack. Whoops, wrong way. It's strange. All Fang beasts have that same attack, but each time, maybe it's the monsters, they actually have a bit of a personality to them. It just feels different, even though I know it's not different. How cool would it have been if we actually got him out? Oh dear. And not in the hurry of being turned into a pancake. Darn it, pick someone. I don't think he's actually fighting us, he's just fighting around us. Make sure to stay away from the hammer user. Because as a former Hunting Horn main, I know how triggering that is. The hammer's place is at the head, nowhere else. So it's actually frustrating when other blade users are actually blocking the hammer's path to the head. Uh-oh. Thank goodness for a step style. And that is some... That was no everyday burping. That was advanced burping. And we've broken a claw. Very nice. I've always wondered if you could actually harm the tail. Or are you just basically breaking the mushroom? Forcing him to actually get something fresh from the grapevine, rather than the one he actually keeps clutched in his tail. I'm guessing it's the latter, because I remember in 4U you actually had to do... There was this Super Mario Bros. Event you could do. And you were basically supposed to do everything in your power to destroy that mushroom he had. Because that mushroom, it was no ordinary mushroom. It was a super mushroom. And you get the sound effects and everything. What was originally a small Congalala gets jumbo-sized. Okay, did that still count? Yep, that counts. I'm guessing those are nitro shrooms. Or hot peppers. I'll accept either or. Oh, right. And I guess that's another good thing for having the Spotify overlay. Oh, I can actually see when the music is playing or not. Dang it, Wario, put down the garlic! That is too much burping. That is too much gas. And I'm fairly certain that's actually a new attack. He aggressively farts in your general direction. Oh hey, I never noticed that. Look at his wrists. He actually has a bit of green fur. I have no joke with that. I actually just like that little bit of detail. And now let's actually... Oh wait, we've actually broken everything at his disposal. Both his claws and his head. I'm pretty sure that's it. And he's no longer holding his own mushroom. Uh-oh. What? I'm gonna save that, because I'm pretty sure that that monkey just spawned out of the frickin' Aether. And if anyone's played 4U, show of hands, I'm pretty sure that these hyper monsters, quote unquote, this is just a strain of the Frenzy virus. Whoops. Sorry, Flare. And let's actually try something on Spotify. Settings. think it was in advanced settings. Crossfade songs. Try it for 4 seconds. We'll see how well this sounds during the next hunt. Oh dear. And I'm fairly certain maybe it's actually the Emerald Congalala for you. But after he flails his claws around and gets back up, he's supposed to fart. While he's in the animation of getting back up, he's supposed to fart. Especially after sticks his gut out like that too. I guess this is a sign I've been playing Monster Hunter too long. My memories of monsters, they're starting to blend together. And that's the monkey down. Oh wait. Let's actually try that again. Ruined Pinnacle. And we're gonna switch it back to this. Now according to Spotify, it wasn't supposed to cut out. It's actually supposed to fade into this other song. Hopefully it actually works on your end. Fortunately, I can't hear it on my side. The only thing I have is the sound effects. A lot of claws. Yep, I don't think we are needing for King Claws anymore. Yep, we're at 7 now. Before we actually cut this off, I'm probably gonna want to do Soul Seer Mitsuzune. First, let's see how much we can upgrade these. And the last upgrade is going to be a Lao Shan Mantle. Or not. Oh right, I should have been trying to make... Okay. Okay, we're gonna need hard horns. And 2 more Mega Claws now. And all Firestones. I feel like, even though we're the chat, even though we're the owner of this server, it still feels polite to actually ask what their opinion is. We have 4 mantles. Yikes. At the very least, I know what to expect. Apparently the gimmick behind Mizuzune, rather Soul Seer, he's blind. But to compensate for that, he has these bubbles. They'll actually spread all over the place. If you get Bubble Blight, he can see you now. What happens next is weird. He starts to nip and nibble at his tail and claws, and covers them in, I'm guessing, a mixture of bubble fluid and might seed juice. It makes his parts a lot softer to hit. Because otherwise, I've honestly tried, even with white sharpness. If his tail and claws are dry, you just bounce off. It's pretty weird, to be honest. And Oleni, welcome. Good to see you again. It ain't much, but I finally got 2 pieces of D-rank armor. About time. Am I right? Now we have Razor Sharp. Oh, I see. That's nice. Still got that Punish Draw set, I see. I gotta agree with you there. You definitely have my respect. Oh, right. And let's set this to Soul Seer. Oh, right. It's probably... It is late for you. That's fine. That's fine. We just gotta make sure to make this count, then. Sure to... grab traps. And, of course, tranks. And I've learned my lesson from last time. Make a dash juice. Okay, nice. Every time I see an ancient shard, I just can't help but sigh. Mostly because I haven't gotten the ice dual blades yet. Or apparently the proper ones. Alright, he's actually out in the open. Yep, there he is. And as long as you don't get hit by bubbles, Fury will probably have a harder time attacking his tails and whatnot. But a lot of his attacks are relatively tame. And here we go. And now we can actually hit and cut his tail. Apparently the best place to actually hit him is his hind legs. Oh dear. Maybe it's because I've had to struggle to get some solo, but he's not that difficult. Okay. Just a little more. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna make his armor proper. I'm probably gonna use it specifically for Fashion Hunter. I dodged a little too late. And this is basically the moment we want to try and strive for. No one has Bubble Blight, but... well... he had his tail slavered up. Okay, he's lathering his tail, and then he's supposed to do his claws next. I haven't figured out how to properly dodge that attack yet. And there we go. And now we can attack his claws. But yeah, Soul Seer Mizusune. This here is my absolute favorite monster. Not for the trash tier fans Undertale memes, but just the idea that he actually takes his bubbles and just incorporates them into his being. How he fights, how he moves, how he sees. It's gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna try and stick to his claws and break them. And thanks for reminding me that I haven't used my Mega Dash Juice yet. And Dork. For once, the environment actually helped me. I got smacked into a tree. Oh no! Rip. But you know what? I'm not taking responsibility for that. And neither are you. The muster is supposed to limp. Is this really? Yes! The Worn Blades! Finally! Well, we weren't able to get Soul Seer tickets, but that Those worn dual blades, those are the true rewards. We're too strong. Be honest, the fact that they make you capture him first, it's almost kind of patronizing. Okay, yeah. And that's what we need. We're gonna make the high twin daggers. A special permit. You probably told me this before, but my memory's bad. What's your favorite deviant monster? Because now you know mine. Soul Seer Misasune and Elder Frost Gammoth. Oh, I see. Okay, we got our tranks, we got our traps. This time, for sure, we got it. It feels like Soul Seer Misasune is just the most fleshed out as far as monsters go. Especially this part. He's incorporated bubbles into his being so much that when he's sleeping, he just creates this frothing aura around him. It's almost a shame to wake him up. To be honest, this is where we need to be the most careful. But even if he is asleep, if you touch the bubbles, it'll immediately send him into a rage. Okay, let's get in. And get our demon mode back up. I think I'd rather wait and I'll set the music for once he's actually... one of us gets hit with bubbles. Because right now he's actually kinda chill. And that did it. Now the fight truly begins. Oh dear. Do I have any life powders? I do not. Okay, and now he's lathering up his claws. Hold the phone. That light bolt gun can actually get paralysis too, on top of the pierce. Now I understand why that gun is OP. The idea that you can just paralyze and then position yourself properly. That is bonkers. Okay, and thanks for the defense. Okay, a Soul Seer Shard. Oh, okay, he's getting fish. Can I break his claws? Survey says no. Okay, he's blind again. And his claws are dry again. This is gonna be harder than I thought. Not killing him, but not killing him. I'll get this blue drop away from you. Okay, you got trank shots too. Oh dear. And that is why I stick to adept style. Okay, now he's just being a tease. Freaking get in the trap! And I keep dodging too early. Okay, apparently when he's genuinely enraged, he leaps twice. Okay, he's actually... finally. And the frustrating thing is if I actually want to get his armor, we have to do this at least 3 more times. Excuse me. Oh, okay, he's enraged. Oh, chestnuts. I want one as a pet. This captured one, this is mine now. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Soul Seer Hunter 1 ticket. I'm actually kind of hyped to see how the male version of this armor looks. And distilled bubble foam. Kind of like how Seething Basil has distilled blast fluid. Thanks for the hunt. That was fun. Have a good night, dude. Oh, let's actually take... No, we'll pace ourselves. Let's look at the head last. Okay, nice, nice. I'll probably see using this. The arms. Decent. Like in the claws. I probably won't use this waist. I'll probably use the G-Rank Mizu version. Oh, wait. What was that at the back? Frickin' cape is in the way. If it's what I think it is... You actually get tails! This is gonna go great for the cosplay. You actually get tails. So I suppose I could probably make 2 sets. One for Gunner, which will actually have the regular Mizu. And that will probably be for Gunner. And these legs are freaking awesome. So I'm not a fan of the... Why does it look like he has high heels? Why does he have freaking red pumps? And now, the best for last. At least I hope it's the best for last. Please be good. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, for show 19. Hi, indeed. Good to see ya. That is actually hilarious. Now I'm imagining him basically spreading all over a monster's face, and then eventually stomping in their eyes. That seems like something a mischievous fox would do. Oh, wait. I like Soul Seer too. Glad we have another person in that club. I just realized I was about to go in basically naked in the chest. You have the game too? Looks like we have one more. Alright, welcome. I just saw you come in. Good to see ya. I see you're rocking the Breath of the Wild armor set. Which one is that, by the way? I haven't bothered to look it up proper. It feels like a lot of fluff, if you ask me. Having to go through Gammoth and then an Astalos just to get to the fox. At least now we can actually kill him. Okay. Oops. My brain crossed wires again. Critter bugs, you said? I think I have a few. Yeah, 152, in fact. How do I do this again? Item pouch. Give. Mofo. Well, let me know if you need any more. Oh, that's right. I need to actually give my cat some armor. As part of the cosplay, I've been trying to fiddle with coloration for the Okami stuff. I basically want to make it blend in seamlessly with the cat's original coloration. Alright, let's do this. I like how you can actually hear a monster in another location. I guess a way to actually give you a hint as to where they are. Okay, maybe it's in Area 4. I heard the Glavenus. Okay, there he is. And there goes our demon mode ready. And I have very little hope of me cutting the tail. And Undyne apparently is still lost, so let's actually put a paintball on him. Apparently I still need to learn how to manage my stamina. And I don't think... You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna make that bold claim. There is nothing more satisfying than cutting a Glavenus' tail. Except maybe breaking a Gormagala's feelers. And let's see what we get. Large Wyvern here. Dang straight. See what we can do. Sharpen heal. And now let's finish him off. I'm gonna try and save my Hunter Art for Soulseer. And to be honest, all this time I've been playing Glavenus by ear. Wouldn't actually dodge that attack. But you can actually see him, his mouth actually getting to the edge of his tail. I like that. The devil is in the little details. And that's one out of the way. Unfortunately, I have to sacrifice damage against Astalos. For a much bigger payoff at the end. Actually being able to basically vaporize Soulseer once we see him. Hey, it's shiny. What do we got? Molten Bursa. Well, if I know what I'm going to be looking in the dictionary, what the heck is a bursa? And dagnabbit, I don't have any flashes on me. And there goes my demon. Whoops, wrong way. What I actually will use my Hunter Art, because that might actually give me more raw damage in general. And I pressed the dodge button a minute too late. Oh, right, the sub-quest. I forgot what I commissioned the Division for. I want to say it was traps. Yeah, shock traps. All the better to basically pile on the damage for once we actually get to that fox. Uh-oh. Yep, that was close. And with that is bye-bye to the Dragonfly. On your brain, for some reason, basically the way I said it, the rhythm of it. Now I'm thinking of Bill Nye the Science Guy. I got lost. Oh well, good thing we're going here, so we can actually get a map. Okay, so that's where he is. One of the things I do is basically edit in some music. I used to have fun making people guess what the song is, but thanks to Spotify... Boop, boop, boop. Here we go. Play. Oh dear. Wait, the bubbles. Well, we did better than I thought we would. My main priority will almost always be the tail at first. Oh dear. Yep, I'm gonna have to start bringing Dust of Life to these hunts. Oops. Well, I've got bubbled. And nice job on that tail. might have to make that hunting horn. Depending on what his stats are. Just the songs alone, it is freaking good. Oh, nice. So it doesn't just... It doesn't just give you infinite stamina, it also refills your stamina too. That is nice. What the... And now it's time for the real power. Normally I'd save these traps for when he's tired. Okay, we had the same idea. Whoops. Oh no! That hurts me. That hurts me deeply. That poor hunting horn user. His name may be Fandork, but I am the ultimate dork for getting in the way of his songs. Uh-oh. I like how the fact that if you actually get hit, you can actually tell that he's having some kind of fight fluid. This will actually give you an attack boost. Uh-oh. Okay, now how does this work? Okay, nice. He's gonna lather up his claws again for us. I'd like to imagine that Soul Seer actually has... Either he's probably a germaphobe. Who actually take time out in the middle of a fight to lather his arms and tail. You're feeling lucky, mofo. Because I'm guessing you've probably fought Solcier multiple times. And if that's the case, you know what's next. Having to fight him basically without dying even once. Lovely. Now I can probably afford to make my Mitsusune dual blades. And all these ancient weapons do not care. I finally got my worn dual blades. Okay, that Glavenus was even bigger than the last one. Then again, I'm pretty certain that's the next one on the list. Yep, I remember. Solcier Mitsusune, the Primal Forest. Fate once, game over. Okay, thanks for the friend request. And guild card too. Nice. I guess that means you have to go soon, though. Okay, cool. For right now, meaning... Okay, that answers my question. Sounds good, sounds good. Yeah, then. Though in hindsight, I should probably be eating dinner too. This is fine. Need to take care of a few things anyway. We get recoil plus 6. If we could just get one more slot, it would have been perfect. And now we want Juju melding. A Führer, don't care. We'll keep potential. And we have guard, evasion. This has got to be, without a doubt, my favorite charm. Evasion plus 6 and handicraft plus 4. I love it. Not like a loved one, but like a brother. Oh, right, we actually have someone else coming in. Well, let's not waste his or your time. We'll give this a shot. If worst comes to worst, we fail, we try again. At best, the super annoying part will be over. Oh, right. I forgot. I was gonna... Bursa. What the heck is a Bursa? Okay, Bursa. Noun. Anatomy, zoology. A pouch, sac, or vesicle, especially a sac containing synovia, to facilitate motion as between a tendon and a bone. And what's synovia? A lubricating fluid resembling the white of an egg, created by certain membranes as those of the joint. Okay. The more you know. Okay, at least our defense is decent. Could be better. But it could be worse. Oh right, Undyne is still doing something. Okay, while he's doing that, let's take a look at this. Still want to try and get potential. Is there seriously anything else? Oh, right. The Aurora's tacit. That's how I had those pieces of potential in the first place, then hatched this crazy scheme. Okay, we have the Brachydium Greaves. The Vambraces and the Greaves for the Raging Brachydios armor. We'll probably take the Vambraces. Oh right, the shortcut. I have no clue why, but it just makes me smile. The idea that every time you first encounter Soul Seer Mizusune, he's asleep. Surrounded in a bubble bath. But you gotta be careful to avoid the bubbles. I'm tempted to see if you can actually pop them if you have like a light bow gun. Well, we're back into the fight. Oh dear. I still don't have life powder or dust of life. I am a terrible teammate. Oh hey, the fin. See if I can actually do damage to this. Because I very rarely do. Oops, I was about to say, blind again. Ooh boy, the explosions. And that's another thing. Soul Seer's Water Blast, it is so much more accurate. Oh hey, Seedy. Good to see you again. Oh dear. And there goes our feline and there goes our life insurance. As for what's going on, we finally did our Atal Ka, and now we're actually trying to get some proper armor. Uh-oh. And then eventually I just got sidetracked with Soul Seer Mizusune after seeing just how gorgeous his armor is. So now we're trying to see how far we can get into the night. I doubt we'll be able to do the EX. But if we can actually get to clear level 5, I call that a mission accomplished for tonight. And as you can probably see or hear, I decided to finally get hip and get Spotify. Apparently there was this little code overlay I was able to set up. It does everything it's supposed to do. I just wish that the computer would stop being a derp. I've looked up all the things I can do to actually try and change a song's metadata, so it can actually show an album, quote-unquote. Album basically being a stand-in for actually who made these songs. Or rather, where they come from. But Windows Media Player and the Groove Music Player, they just do not want to cooperate. It's sad. I suppose at that point, we've already got the A+. Trying to actually change the album and stuff is just extra credit. But that's enough about me. How about you? Been a while. How you been doing? Okay. Let's actually start adding life powders and dust of life to our inventory. Okay, cool. That's understandable. Which weapons? I can actually respect that. Everyone goes for the fashion as far as your armor goes, but few people actually pay attention to the weapons. We're still in the 600 range. Hey, mofo. Well, welcome back. I'll make sure to do that. I'll take a look after this. Okay, and they even go through the courtesy of giving us max potions. To be honest, Kushala scares me, especially in Generations. I finally got my Worn Dual Blades though, so looks like there's no hiding from him anymore. I'm probably gonna have to fight him. Maybe we can suffer him together. Gotta be mindful of the bubbles as always. And someone popped the bubble. To be honest, I feel like this is something you just have to accept as part of the fight. Unless you have Mind's Eye. Jeez. Yikes. Freaking one shot. And I know that probably would have been me. Somewhere in the end of the fight. No doubt. Oh well. Now there's an opening for you, mofo. And Aerial Encyclave is God against it. Yeah, I can believe that. Ready to come back in, mofo? And I'll get rid of this one. We don't need this one. That is... London G rank is a freaking scam. Because basically you need, at the bare minimum, blue sharpness to hit some monsters. And blunt works best if you have green. And this, and this, and this. It's getting harder to actually find charms to get rid of. And beyond the Soul Serum Mitsuzune, I've also been thinking of what I want to actually do for a weapon, a mix set. I'm probably gonna run a mixture of Razor Sharp, Adrenaline, which basically gives you insane attack if you're like at less than half your health. And then basically work that in with Elemental. So weapons like the Kirin Dual Blades, which actually have pathetic damage as far as raw goes. We can basically give them a damage buff. Oxy or Defender High. I'll take this one. This is take 3. Or is it take 4? I'm not sure how much of this I can take. Before my heart breaks. I'm probably gonna have to save it, considering that one of Raging Bracadillo's quests is Achy Breaky Heart. Let's give this a go. By the way, how is the crossfading working for you? Apparently that's something fancy Spotify has. Right now I think it's set to 3 seconds. Menu setting. Okay. Yeah, the crossfade is set to 4 seconds. Okay, we're... Oh, jeez. You know, now that I think about it, these... one death, one fail quests, maybe this will be the perfect time to actually start using cats. Because they actually have 3 lives. Oh jeez, I actually have to pay attention. Do not get hit, do not get hit. Okay, this is the perfect scenario. He's blind, but his claws are still lathered up. All we gotta do is avoid getting hit by bubbles. And never mind. His claws have dried up. GG's. We need to actually... Oh boy, I am so glad I ate for defense instead of attack this time. This is actually gonna be difficult. I guess if you did not know how Dulcir Mitsuzune fights before, you are gonna have to learn now. He will make you learn. Before he fills your mouth full of... sticks a bar of soap in your mouth, you are going to scream his name. And it's a good thing that this is... basically PG-13. I'm tempted to just go all in on it. What the heck. Before he sticks that bar of soap in your mouth, he is going to make you scream his name like the whore you are. And we beat him like a pimp with a prostitute. And I guess calm songs help me concentrate more. The nightmare's over. Deodorant. To each their own. Oh my goodness, another water orb. I am loving this. Oh, wait a minute. These are the high rank. And with that, all happiness has dried. It has been sucked out of me. These are the high rank stuff. I haven't gotten a... I'm assuming it's going to be a Mizusune mantle. You haven't gotten a single one of those yet. All things in good time. In good time. That took 6 minutes. 6 minutes and 1 second, looks like. Maybe this won't be so bad. Damn, look at that glass sparkle. Okay, what's next? Hey, I actually remember this. Little Seer. And if you've been neglecting your Silverwind Norgakuga, well, you're gonna learn it. You're gonna learn about him too. I kind of remember Silverwind. I mean, I did this quest, but I don't think I've ever gone through the Silverwind chain yet. In fact, I haven't. So this is gonna be fun. The only thing I remember is that he jumps around a whole lot more. And Godspeed to our hunting horn user. His busts were probably part of the reason why we got through that quest in the first place. We all got our time to go. Apparently that was his. Guess we're just waiting for another person to come in. Okay, cool. Rambling A. At the very least, we don't have to worry about Element. Because Silverwind... I want to say he's still weak to Electric. And we know that Soul Seer is weak to electric too. Like sticking a toast... Like throwing a toaster into a bathtub. The only thing I'm probably worried about is if they actually end up in the same location. I'm probably gonna bring some dung pods. Bombs, not pods. Pods are in the world. Okay, we are ready. Let's see who they find first. Well, I found Soul Seer. Looks like we're not fighting him right now. Guess at the very least I can tag him. That way we can prepare... Physically tell when he's about to head near us. I agree with these guys. Silverwind is definitely the bigger threat. Oh, right, this. Is he in reach? Yow! Oh, my health. And thanks for the heals. Okay, keep an eye on that tail. Okay, what are you gonna... Okay. I think that's the closest we're gonna see to Razor Wind for a Pokemon Monster Hunter crossover. Because he had to wind that up. Wait a minute. That was White Sharpness. But my weapons are still bouncing off. That's not good. I'm scared to get near him. After seeing the kind of damage he can dish out to me, I am in over my head. It's like, how do I tell who is he aiming at? Because he just looks up into the air. Ha! I remember that much. He slams it down twice. Okay, he's close, but not... Yep, here he comes. And unlike in World, I don't think they can actually hurt each other. Hey, fire and bleeding. A deadly combination. Uh-oh. Okay, that is one death. But we got one more we can probably tangle with. Okay, we broke one of his... Oh wait, I should be going for the tail. Here. Okay then. I wonder what we're gonna get from the subquest. Because it involves cutting Silverwind's tail. Ooh, okay. And we're gonna... We are going to die. At this rate. This is why I hate fighting Nargacuga in G rank. He is so hard to figure out. Oh no, the cat died. I lost track of how many lives he used up. So now we only have one more continue. Dag nabbit! Nargacuga keeps going where Mizusune is. Huh. And play... What's going on? Okay, Little Jeb found him. I keep forgetting that Calicos automatically have... And he's tired. Uh-oh. I was about to get slapped. And unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to be able to do the sub-quest. The cat in his tank. It's adorable. It's strangely badass. And there goes our paintballs. But here. Well, that is a warm welcome. Or rather, a wet welcome. And just like that. Yeah. Suddenly, Silverwind Nargacuga. If we're going off mythological monsters, maybe with Mizusune being a kitsune, maybe Silverwind Nargacuga is a Kamitaichi. For anyone that's not a weeb like me, honestly, I don't consider myself a weeb. Freaking, you know what? I am a weeb because I like actually learning about Japanese monsters. There were weasels. They usually come in 3. Basically, they ride the wind and cut and scratch at people. So, I guess, given the fact that he has wind and make you bleed, I can see the correlation. And I am out of healing supplies. Is this really how it's going to end? After suffering Silverwind Nargacuga, we failed to kill. Oh right, his claws aren't wet yet. Yep, they are definitely not wet because I didn't get an attack boost. And now they're wet. Which is... Huh? Okay, damage management. We almost dodged into that. Would you not, please? Soul Seer's attacks are actually getting a lot more fluid. I had a feeling you were going to do that. I had a feeling you were going to do that too. I'm glad I waited. Can we get a little more, please? Thank you. Better safe than sorry. We'll actually use our traps with this time. And now his claws are dry. One of us is probably going to have to bite the bullet and get bubbled. Or not. What the? Oh, we didn't get... excuse me, sir. You're breaking the rules. No one got Bubble Blight. Did we? Oof. Okay, apparently that attack does Tremor now. At our current armor level, that attack can probably one-shot us. As well as that attack. Phew. Things are just slowly getting harder and harder. And another Mizu Water Orb. Maybe the game's finally feeling sorry for all the mess it put us through. That was touch and go for a while. Thank goodness that we have a healing cat on our party. And with that we get Soul Hunter 4, 2, and 3. You know what? Maybe I will make the Soul Seer armor. That would have been nice if it was, but then I realized it's Thunderlord X. I could care less. Rather, I couldn't care less. That is the more grammatically correct version of that. And that's nice. And I think after this, we'll unlock the ability to use Soul Seer Mizusune armor. Okay, where's the Toka armor? Take that off. And slot that back in. And we're surprisingly still good on Soul Seer tickets. Here we go. Zinogre, Mizusune, and Soul Seer Mizusune. May Fatalis have mercy on our souls. This time, rather than eat for attack, we're gonna eat for defense. Okay, this is the final stretch. Soul Seer Mizusune, level 5. You have to fight Zinogre, then a regular Mizusune, then a Soul Seer Mizusune. Or Kama Mitsune. Kama Mitsune. If you like the Japanese translation. The original translation, in my opinion. If there's any god that isn't Fatalis, who I don't consider a god, I consider he's the devil. All these monsters, they actually have their health divided amongst each other. Oh, jeez. Okay, that is no. This is not okay. One at a time. Or maybe this is a sign that we've been taking too long. While they try to finish off Zinogre, I'm going to focus on him. I'm not paying attention to Zinogre, which means I'm probably going to get bopped. Or not, because I am halfway across the arena. As long as he's focused on me, that means he's probably not gonna just jump to the other side of the screen. Oh, here. Oh, wait. Overfly can actually be good. But only at level 2. Oh right, the water beam. I didn't factor that in too. What if that actually... Okay, good, they killed it. Oh boy. I think this is probably going to be a good test of how far I've come as in Dual Blades. Okay, the Zinogre's dead. Now please don't tell me Soul Seer is gonna drop out of the sky too. I don't think the world is ready for 2 water beams. They're gonna cross the streams and the universe is gonna end. GG's. Luckily indeed. Okay, then the... I was about to say the hard part is over, but who am I kidding? The hard part is... it hasn't begun. It hasn't even begun yet. Tail cut is not cut yet. And now it is. So I guess we're probably not going to have a long time to actually sit down and carve him. The instant he dies, he's going to reincarnate in his Soul Seer form. I did a little bit of extra prep this time. I have supplies for light powders. And I bet... See, I'm not gonna look. Whew. Well now, a Mizazune Pallium. This is probably just the... We can use ballista ammo. It's arena time now. Oh, and the tail, too. Now I'm excited. And it looks like he starts off enraged. I have no clue how much damage this is actually doing. But I am enjoying this. And with that, the good times are over. Hedge your bets. Are we going to fail, or are we actually going to pull this off? A Dust of Life. Camera. Camera, this is no time to have a seizure. Yep, light powder. I finally got the timing down, it's like... And he can... do that twice. Just about. Oh, he's blind again. Is there another place where we can get ballistas? Every little bit of damage counts. Okay, each box gives you 10. Okay, now he's gonna lather up his tail. Hopefully we're at the tail end of this fight. I wonder if I can... I should have died! How did I dodge that? I am actually on pins and needles now. Okay, is there a ballista nearby? Oh right, and the light powders. Okay. A little more damage. Okay, he does not like people going onto the ballistas now. He's actually paying attention. Okay, where am I, like... Oh no, I don't have any... I didn't bring any combo books. Nope. I know there's often Rage compilations, but I doubt there's any Ear compilations. I am fearing for my life. Rather fearing the idea of having to do this fight all over again. Once is enough for me, at least for right now. I wonder, can I don't even have any traps to find out. I was gonna see if I could lay down traps in this arena. And we're done! Wonderful. I guess this is one of the... Pessimism ain't no way to live life. But I honestly expected us to lose. Horribly. So it's all the bigger of a surprise that we've actually won. Soul Seer Misasune, level 5. Cleared. And we even got a Pallium. This is... I'm almost speechless, and I am smiling ear to ear. Soulseer 5. A part of me was expecting to get a Zinogre Sky Emerald. But I'll take the Pallium. And we are Hunter Rank 99. We get new titles. And unfortunately, we are one level away from being able to perform EX. Dagnabbit. Oh wait, what am I saying Dagnabbit for? We only have 2 pieces of G-rank armor. The rest is high rank. We would probably get rolled up and tossed into the trash if we fought EX. And now I know why Alpha was willing to stand by us. He actually needs some stuff too. So yeah, as far as Monster Hunter content goes, I feel like this is a genuine streamer moment. None of that was scripted. That was genuine fear and genuine joy in my voice. Were you entertained? I guess we're gonna be hunting a little while. Who knows, maybe we'll get to Hunter Rank 100 and we can fight Soulseer EX. Just to test our luck. See how quickly we perish. And our bodies are scattered like cherry blossoms to the wind. Wait a minute, we did Soulseer level 5, so... Did we get the achievement? Alright, we got the achievement. The Soulseer Esoterica. Proof you completed the special permit quest for the Soulseer. Documents detailing its biology. That's one monster down. I forget how many deviants there are, like 15? This is probably going to be a dumb question, but you never know. Some of these hunters nowadays, they could be pretty ballsy. One more. I wouldn't be surprised if Alpha wanted to push on through. And while we wait for his response, we need to adjust our item loadout a little bit. We can only carry 10 life crystals, so we don't need to be carrying 50 wyvern claws. Just 10 will be nice. And if we're actually going to be crafting life powders, I hope 3 books will suffice. You know what, let's try 2. Because then we have one last free spot for mining and the like, carving. And register. Well, we were able to do it once. Was it a fluke? Let's find out. Uh-oh, I hear a stomach growling. Someone lost the gamble at the food board. Oh yeah, these things give us Faracasters. Wait, these things give... Oh right, never mind. I was about to say something stupid. I was about to question why didn't the healing cat use the Farcaster. Can't. He has to use Farcaster. Why do all these Zenogres look so tiny? But apparently they're still not tiny enough for a crown. Oh hey, Consul. I remember him. With any luck, we'll actually be able to catch him in the stream too. And we can have our 4th player. Uh-oh. And now he's about to... Yep, I had a feeling when he did the Howl charge. It's probably worth 3 frickin' charges all in one. And that felt satisfying. Oh right, music. See what we got. Not that one. I guess this one. Well, that is a fine how do you do. He's the one that needed the level 5. I guess he got disconnected. And now here is the biggest question. Do we try to force it through? Or do we abandon? Whoops. At least we're breaking his parts rather well. He is about to charge up. I might upgrade the whetstones that we carry with us from 10 to 15. So even if we do forget to restock on our supplies, there's less of a chance we're gonna run out on a second hunt. Oh dear. Unfortunately, this time we might actually be in trouble. Oh wait. If Zinogre will just focus on me, we might still be able to make this work. What? Oh shoot. I forgot he can do the lunge after the bite. I'm so used to him actually standing still. Or at least doing the slower charge. And who don't got max potions? This guy. That's I basically have a defense down. If we could just kill Zinogre, that'll be enough for me. We couldn't even do that. And that's interesting. The stream. It wasn't coming like from the center of his mouth, like it was as if it was coming up from his throat. It was more at like the roof of his jaw. Roof of his upper jaw. It reminds me of snakes. Okay, he's gonna head out. Okay, and I'll give him my joke card. I don't know if that took or not. Oh well. There is one more thing I want to see. When one more thing. This is not for the stream, this is for me. He wants a new microscope. Lab expansion. We can make this stuff. We can make a bow, heavy bow gun, light bow gun. Is research bow, research cannon, research shooter, research glaive, blade, research axe, research horn, which I personally love. It may not have the best songs, but it has the best melody. Research hammer, the research sword, which I also kind of like. Research gun lance. Lance, gun sword. Rather, great gun sword. Research gun sword. And we have some more supplies. Easy max potions. I probably could have used this. Heal supplies response. Light powder. Yeah, this could have definitely come in handy. And nope, we can't transfusion the Mitsune armor yet. But we're going to work on that. This has been a wonderful night. Heroic drama. The old Razzle. I remember this. I remember using this armor on my main set. Right now we're just basically seeing... Oh right, him. I forgot about him. See what we got. This is gonna be our newest cat. I decided to name him Tall Tales, because he's gonna be green. What's the best way to deal with Tall Tales? You cut them down like blades of grass. Oh wait, that's not the kind of training we want. Chain support. That's what we... Chestnut Cannon is... nice. What else can we get? Okay, we'll replace Explosive Roll with Big Boomerangs if we... And you can get Shock Tripper. Wait, I think I get it. You can only relearn a skill that basically has that's at the same level. I'm assuming that's what they're telling. But you know what? I think I'm gonna end it here. This feels like the perfect time to end it off. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, anyone that's still here. Have a good night.